Well, that didn't work. That was meant to do this. Right, let's try again. Hi guys, I'm Eddie Gamer, back to you from my really hot and sweaty conservatory, hence the scantily clad attire today. So we're going to do some more racing in the Mazdas. I have bought some more tracks in iRacing, so we will be going to the Mazda Advanced Cup tomorrow, probably. I'm not sure I'm going to stream that. I will probably stream a lot of it, if I'm honest, but it's just when the wife wants me to be doing work over the allotment and stuff, so I can't guarantee when I will be streaming, unfortunately, but I will endeavour to stream more often for you guys, especially now that YouTube seems to actually be streaming, which is why I've now got that starting soon banner, like screen holder if you like, on, so that I can check on YouTube that it's receiving my stream, because currently it hasn't been receiving my stream. So I'll be streaming for 10-15 minutes thinking no one's coming into the chat, and then I look and YouTube's not receiving a stream. So that's why I haven't been doing much streaming. But with a change of weather, I don't think the wife is going to be sending me over to the allotment, so let's hope I can get involved with a bit more sim racing. For those of you that are long time members, you'll notice that there is no foot cam at the moment. That is because I have lent, because I'm a gentleman like that, lent my cam to my wife's friend that needed it for work conferencing from home. So I only have the standard cam. Felt like the throttle got stuck then. Let's just get out of the way of this guy. Wasn't going to give me any space, was he? Yeah, it looked like the throttle got stuck then. Right, anyway, we're back. Everything's working, I think. So what I'm having to do currently is, because a lot of these guys are absolute numpties like that, he's just gone in and blown his engine up. That was what a big puff of smoke was. Perfect example there. A lot of the guys that are actually in the rookies are there, I think, and they're going to stay there forever, because all they want to do is drive the car as hard as it can possibly go and hit you with it. So when you're trying to build up your safety rating, it's a real pain in the backside. But there is light at the end of the tunnel, because I have bought the tracks, I have bought Zandvoort, and I have bought Brands Hatch, and I've bought Monza, which means we've got at least 3 weeks of racing in the Advanced Cup, which is nice. So that will mean C class and above only. This is really off camber bend. And hopefully cleaner driving. Now, there is a meme of Gru doing the whole start from pit lane, go to the first bend in last place, and then get caught up in everybody else's accident, which is very much what we're trying to avoid. We will be starting from last place, hopefully, when this race kicks off. I think there's only another 11 minutes of free practice, and then we will be chucking a quali lap in that's probably about 4 seconds slower than our ultimate pace. I mean, I don't know what my last lap was. Oh no, it won't show it, because obviously it was a bad lap, an out lap, sorry. The guy's weaving around everywhere. But on average, in this car, around this track, big snap of oversteer there, I get in the 105s down to 104s, low 104s. Fastest I've ever done is a 104.2, I think. I do think that there's a 103 in this car. Just don't know if I'll ever get there. Well, surely I will, because because I'm going to be going into the Mazda Advanced Cup. I really do enjoy these little Mazda Cup cars. They do feel like driving, unlike some cars where you don't really get that feeling of braking, etc. You definitely do in the Mazda. I'm really enjoying it. In a minute I will pit and check that the chats are all working as we catch up to this guy who clearly doesn't know how to hold a line. Rev match down into third and try and power out. He's going to shoot down the inside. What are you doing? What an idiot. That's why you got damage everywhere, mate. It's not a race. You're not in the race yet. This is just practice. You're driving the car far too hard if you're ending up out there. So, note to self, look out for car number 8. What are you doing? This is perfect. It shows a good example of how hard it is to get a clean safety rating in rookies, because you have guys like this, and I think if I move over here, is he going to defend? Oh, actually no. He's going to shoot up the inside again because he thinks it's a race. Oh no, he outbroke himself and almost lost it. Let's try and put some distance between us and him. Not that it matters too much in practice, it's more just throwing down a marker. Like, when you want to drop them, you can drop them. There he is, he didn't even make it to the corner by the time I'm down here. What's that, 104 something? 105 flat. Just going to try and get out of the way because I know he's going to come smashing around here. Right, so let's just have a quick check, see if anything's happening in the chat. Actually can't tell. What's going on? Nothing going on in chat, but I have one beautiful viewer. Thank you very much for joining me. So we're still in free practice at the moment. 326 registered. See what the lap times are looking like. So these are the sort of lap times that people are doing currently. Right, so let's have a little look at how he attacks this circuit. Oh, brakes very late. And then a nice late apex there to pick up maximum speed. What was that? 104.4, so that's very low. Alright, so same as me. Waits to get on the gas. Car 22's definitely holding him up. Does he shift up to 4th? No. Oh, good catch. Seems to be right on top of this car. It's not running it too ragged. This is the important bend. So how's he doing? He's braking there at the edge of the green, rolling it in, late apexing it. Car 22 is definitely holding him up. He has almost got that last bend nailed. 5.3, so we're similar pace. We are similar pace. But I'm not going to be racing him at all. Did that just say 48 minutes remaining? I don't know. So I actually just want to get into the race, and I thought the race was due to start quite quickly. At the moment, there's a few little niggles I've got with iRacing. Sometimes you have to wait so long to get a race that it's ridiculous. Especially if you're only on the new stuff, like the free stuff. You are really hamstrung about what you can actually do in the game. Which I understand, they've got money to be making, but yeah, it's a bit sad really that there you go, qualifying session open. I'm going to finish this because I want to see what sort of sectors I'm going to be getting. That felt like a fast last sector. Was it? Not particularly. Right. So, we are getting into a race nice and quickly, that's good. There's that guy that was causing me trouble earlier. Do these guys come to blows? You can make so much time up in this. If you're brave enough to late apex. It's being brave enough to late apex, because if you late apex, you leave that door wide open, and then someone can compromise your line into getting that late apex, and you've completely wasted and killed the corner. So a lot of the time I don't late apex, which means I am leaving lap time on the track, but track position is king. There is no point in me being able to put out a stellar fast lap and continuing to do hot laps if the guy behind me is going to put his car in the way, so I can't get that hot lap time in, and I actually end up being a second lap slower. So yeah, this is a very difficult technical track. I don't know what the next track is actually, which will be on Wednesday. I think they change it, or it might even be tomorrow. It might even be tomorrow that they change the tracks. So we'll find out. I am running on a triple screen setup. If you are new to the channel, if you've got any questions about my setup, it is in the description below. I didn't list the monitors, but I should do. Yeah, I will do. I'll add that, I think. I had tried using the Solstice, but that thing is the Pontiac Solstice is so underpowered. Up to 4th gear it's okay, but you hit 4th gear and it's horrible. And also, because you're looking at analog rev counters, it's really hard to know when you're going to get the most power out of it. Oh, that was a lovely little bend. So late apex it. Whee! Well, I tried. Hey TGM, how's it going? Alright, let's do a bit of... So I'm looking for a 28 here, to be at the back of the grid, I think. I want to be 28 and at the back of the grid. So, in the mirror. Don't know why I do that on qualifying, there's nothing else on the track. But, it's a good habit to get into, check your mirrors before you... I think it's because I'm an actual driver, I drive. And this is in exactly the position where if I was in a left-hand drive car, I would be looking for my mirror. It's just literally to the side of where my steering wheel would be. I've pretty much got this set up perfectly. That mirror's there. Oh look, there's my skid marks from a moment ago. That's track evolution for you. Apparently there's marbles and all sorts as you get further into this game, and I'm really looking forward to that. Good morning, Jackal, how are you? Just about to put down a really slow lap time to make sure I start at the back of the grid away from all the carnage. So I'm looking at to make sure I'm at the back, safely at the back. I'm looking at 108. Which is typical because when I'm not looking for lap time, it seems to just come to me. Look, only a 10th up on my best ever lap. Three attempts up, that's fine. So I'm just going to roll through the last corner and see if that slows me down enough. Four seconds, come on. Just having a breakfast beer, love it. There we go. 1084. So you like a bit of golf, do you, Jackal? Is baby Jackal going to be the next Tiger Woods? Right, so that was the times I wanted. Let's see what everyone else went for. So yeah, we're all on the same pace, which is when it becomes really bloody dangerous. So what I've found in this game is it's not great to be amongst people that are the similar pace than you at this rookie level, because what happens is these people that are a similar pace to you won't necessarily have the racecraft that you have. And the racecraft comes under the safety rating. So if they're a D and I'm a C, my general racecraft should be better than theirs. But the problem is, D's one of the lowest levels, so I'm only one level up. And you're racing people that will just absolutely torpedo you into a bend, even in practice. I got frustrated and exited the race and walked off earlier because I did the exact same thing I'd done here. I was being like courteous to everyone, making sure I'd let everyone else go. Was staying probably about 2 car lengths behind the pack, lapping a good second off my normal pace, maybe 2 seconds at some points, and just letting it all sort of happen in front of me, and then waiting for times where I can actually pick off the guy ahead or move forward if there was space, etc. And this guy spins out, and he spun out way down the field, but he spun out, he's now at a right angle to the track, and he just drives straight onto the track, straight into the side of me. And it's like, he had the opportunity to give himself a bit of right angle turn on the steering wheel and slowly turn it round so he can get onto the track safely and not impede anyone else, but nope, he just decided to get on and drive straight into the side. The same as another guy, literally the corner before had spun out mid-corner, and I couldn't go above him because of where he was, but I could stay on track. Yep, muddy. It's not a wife beater. It's not a string vest, mate. It's not a string vest. You do know what a wife beater is. This is because I'm in a conservatory and it's hot. Yeah, so he's span mid-corner. So he's like that. The front of his car's there, and there's still space for me to get through safely. So I've gone through safely because that's the only place I could get to. And as I've gone through, he's just driven into the side of me. I was like, how are you idiots doing this? The problem I think currently is a load of people have gone to iRacing, myself included, that wouldn't normally have gone to iRacing because there's no motorsport on at the moment, and there's no new racing games being released for things like Xbox or PlayStation, which usually keeps these people, the masses of people that are, should we say, light racing fans. They like cars and they like going around a circuit. They're not necessarily follow a championship or whatnot, but they like cars. They like thinking that they can drive fast, etc. But they've got no racecraft. And all these people that have no racecraft, coming from places like Forza, myself included, and GTS, are flooding into the rookies. And you're just getting absolutely harpooned by people, even after the flag. I was doing a race the other day, and after the flag, you can sort of watch what's going on behind you. Someone had finished, and someone else came hurtling down. They were on the far right-hand side of the track. They see someone on the left, so they just drove straight into him after the line. What is all that about? What is it all about? Love golf. I can only hope he is. He's a perfect practice facility. He has a perfect practice facility at home, mate. That's what you want to do, mate. Get him going. Get him going. Get him out there. It's cheaper than having to keep fixing cars and stuff and getting him into like IndyCar or something. Although I fully expect to see Baby Jackal in overalls racing one day. Well, it's not that they need to teach people this, Cornwolf. I actually think it is just a problem that we have been saturated with. I am one of these people that's moved recently, mainly because of I didn't like Forza anymore, if I'm honest, and I wanted a little bit more than Project Cars was going to offer. But yeah, we're saturated now with people with no racing etiquette. And I understand that rubbing is racing, but torpedoing is bombing, right? You don't do it. It's hard work to not crash, because people here are racing so hard, so hard. But with that said, we do have 15 laps on the board. We are in first. The lights are about to go red. Up to 5,000 revs. Alright, so I'm staying back a bit, off the throttle early, because that sort of thing happens. Look, there's already been contact. Oh! First corner, slow contact, no need for it. Absolutely no need for that to even happen. The problem we've got now is those two people there's gonna be contact here as well. Oh, and they've collected each other again. Ooh. Oh God. Got another slow car. He's off over there, and this is what happens. All these guys are just driving these cars so hard. I mean, I span in practice because I was trying a different line and I didn't realise that I couldn't put the throttle down at that particular point. The problem also comes is these guys that are making mistakes are actually quite quick, so they're just hot lappers in general. And they're not giving their cars time to warm up. I bet he will love racing, mate. So we come up to the crest. Try and rev match. Gone a little bit wide there, but that's okay. We're going to cut back nicely for a late apex. This guy behind me seems to have his head screwed on. He done the same as me and hung back. If he wants to attack, I'll let him, because a win in rookies is nothing. And this is what we need to let people know, is winning in the rookie class means absolutely nothing. Not one thing. It's a win, but who are you really beating? You're beating people that are subpar in many regards. What you want to do is just be clean. Just be as clean as possible. It did look like Forza, didn't it, Jackal? Oh, put it into... Oh, misshift. I'm a little bit nervous of that guy behind me. I was hoping I'd be right at the back of the field and could just quite happily drive my own little race, put in a few hot laps. I'm not driving particularly slow here with a 1049. The leaders are doing around that time as well. Felt like a good lap. 1046. So he has had contact with someone up ahead, so I would rather pressure him into a mistake that leaves the door wide open for me than have to try and overtake aggressively, because he is going to be a problem, I think. Don't shut the door, you imbecile. There was no need for that swerve, he had all the road. And he's over defending, so he's pushing his car too hard. Little upshift early there really does help. Why is he racing so hard? It's on the inside. He's put his nose in there, but I just... Is he going to harpoon me? I'm so nervous he's going to just try and squeeze in somewhere that there's not a gap. Well, I had to take it eventually, didn't I? He was just so much slower. Losing traction on the back wheels there. So as you can see in the left hand there, you've got yellow and orange. Orange means that they're D class. Whoa, wrong way around the track, man. I thought that was it. I thought he was going for me. Alright. Try and get a nice late apex. How you doing, buddy? You alright? How you doing, Sophie? Alright, so do you know what though, Corn Wolf? I'm as guilty as sin for that. If I've got someone breathing down my neck, I do watch them a hell of a lot because I just don't trust other drivers. I've had so many times where other drivers have just come in and completely ruined my race. Right, back on the pace of the leaders. So he's now 1.9 seconds behind me. Yeah, so what I was saying is the yellow means that I'm C class, they're D class in orange. And it's quite handy. I'm using an app called K-Apps and it just lets me know, well, in a way it lets me know the integrity of the person that I'm racing. But yeah, it's quite handy. Nine laps into this 15-lap race. Now effectively just doing hot laps. .5 dropped in by 0.6 of a second, that right? Could have been faster, overheated the tyres a bit. Lost valuable tenths there. .1 ahead. Not really too interested at grabbing that position ahead, but if it does present itself, I will take it. It's all about just safety rating at the moment. come on, come on, come on. I've been trying to get into the SimLab races, but they all are packed, absolutely packed. That felt like a good turn. Felt like I actually nailed that. Could have been better there. Little upshift just to settle the car. Wow, I've taken a second out of the guy ahead. I don't. Ooh, nice. I think I've only ever driven older on project cars. That felt like a good lap. No, it wasn't that great. I need to get Watkins Glen, that's one of my favourite tracks. Today I bought Brands Hatch, Monza and Zandvoort because they're the next 3 tracks in the advanced Mazda Cup, because I love this little car, and I think if you were able to put a setup on it, it would be absolutely mustard. Setting 5, getting slower. Still haven't had a race against you yet, Cornwall. What's your iRating? At the moment I'm trying to skew with mine a bit so I can race with the people that I want to race with. I was almost up to 1700, but I have much more fun when I'm racing with my friends, so I'm down at the low 16 at the moment. Oh no, 15 it says there, so I was 1.6, so I've obviously dropped a few on purpose, which is good because my good friend Hen Kicks getting slower and slower. I wonder if I'm overworking the tyres. We are catching the guys ahead though without even trying. Last lap here. Is anyone going to try and be a hero? I will say one thing, the rookies are very fast little races, only 15 laps. Don't spend a lot of time having to do a lot of laps, so I'm in 5th. Wow, wasn't expecting that. No contact so far, from the back of the grid to 5th. Got one more lap. Another 5.2. I'm very consistent in my lap times, even if the consistency goes to being a little bit slower. That could have gone terribly wrong there. Yeah, I get discount for buying Freak. Saved me about $4. So I'm happy with that. Fifth, no incidents, people going off left, right and centre. Not a bad effort, I don't think. Especially as the guys ahead of me, their times dropped off as well, so I'm guessing that the time just wasn't in the track anymore. We go to the pits. Did he just crash? How do you crash on the way to the pits? Right. I want to see that lap, that overtake. So chasing him down for a few laps. Having the 3 screens really does make a difference. Yeah, he was quite raggedy, wasn't he? I think the guy behind in number 3, I think he must have had a collision with this guy, because I didn't see him again after that. Just having to be patient. The replays on this are really good because you can actually see the way that the suspension's working for the car. So I was closing. Weren't sure whether he was going to defend, so I went for the move. He did close the door a little bit there. I went for a cutback. He's getting all sorts of out of shape there. And that's why I was concentrating on the guy behind me as well. Look how close he is. I'm getting held up by that guy. Yeah, the move was done early there. He couldn't cut back. He did have a good drive down here. Good drive down there, actually. So even though I had to go a long way round the corner, I still managed to get ahead of him. Now this was the danger zone right here. Expect him to go ploughing into the back of me. So now, what happened? Oh no, wrong lap. What happened with this guy and this guy. Very good racing. So, lap 11, lap 12. He just couldn't get past him. 13. Look at that. 14. Oh no. There must have been some opportunities that he missed. Yeah, it was very clean in the end. That's why I didn't end up getting any points. So I thought that he'd probably taken him out. The guy's got he's had contact damage in the front before. He's obviously faster. But maybe he's pushing his car too hard. Thank you, Devon. It's bloody lovely to have you in chat, my friend. Bloody lovely to have you in chat. How have you been? I'm going to keep tagging you in my description until you come and play some iRacing with me, Devon. That is my cunning plan. Surely the money I give you as a patron can go towards that. So, up lap 12. So let's have a look at the first lap carnage for anyone that didn't see it. Right, here's lap 1 carnage. There's off the leader. Look at that. That was just stupidity from the guy in purple. Let's see that again. Alright, so let's try and look at him. Is it him we're on now? Look at this. 3 does not go into 1. Spins out. Collects him as well. Oh my god. The carnage. The absolute carnage. Devon, the excuse is there for you to get iRacing. I give you the money I give you as a patron is for you to go to iRacing, my friend. There you go. That's your excuse. Get into iRacing. You've got everything else. You just need. You could probably run it off your laptop. To be fair, check it out. Go to iRacing.com. You can check your laptop. If your laptop will run iRacing, and then you're there. As I said at the beginning of this video, the racecraft of a lot of the people in iRacing at the moment is not great at this lower end. The ultimate aim is to get out of the doing rookies. So I'm going to be doing this class tomorrow, hopefully, because I think the next track, let's have a look at the schedule. The next track is 28th of April, so that is tomorrow. I've bought Zandvoort and I've bought Brandtach and I've bought Monza, so we've got a good for a couple of weeks there. You have to be C class, and it is going to help with my license rating, so that is going to hopefully get us up there. I don't like Sonoma, and the fact that I'd only have 1 day on it meant I wasn't going to buy it. So there is setups in the advanced Mazda MX-5 series, so I'm not expecting to do particularly well, but I'm just expecting to continually drive. There are 25-minute races, they're ranked. What else can you say? It's going to be good, it's going to be fun. Series info's here. Incident limit 25, maximum. There's going to be 28 other races on here, so it's going to be busy. A minimum license is D 4.0, which is basically a free. Other games too. Sadly, the excuse to not be on it is a bit bigger. Already checked my laptop computer, said no. Remember when you were a Forza Faithful? I do remember when I was a Forza Faithful. I do. And when I was a Forza Faithful, I was 21st in the Le Mans Esports Championship until turn 10, messed with the settings of the force feedback. And then I was no longer a Forza Faithful because I couldn't use this. I could not use Forza for the life of me because it was so horrendous. The force feedback system that they implemented after the first one was, well, for me, horrendous. I've been playing with it for years and adapting to it for years. So to then them do that halfway through a event series where I was actually doing quite well was yeah, crap. That's what it was. It was crappy. But Devon, Merginator is looking at coming over as well. So I've sent him a PC build. I don't know how interested you are in building your own PC, but it's not that expensive. If you want me to send you, the information of my PC build, which didn't cost me a lot, otherwise the wife would have kicked my head in. Everything I've got, I've had to like save up for over time. But the PC itself, she never minded me spending the money because it wasn't that expensive at the start. So the trick to getting a PC that's ready for that's cheap is to get one that is the bare basics of what you need, and then just upgrade as the extra money comes in. It doesn't need to be all singing, all dancing, triple monitor, blah blah blah. Although triple monitor will make a hell of a difference because the depth perception's there. I'm looking at an apex in this corner here, in this picture, and then I'm following it through. And it's not perfect, not as good as VR, but it's there. Let me see. I agree. Yeah, the game is trash now. It was somewhat possible on a wheel before the update. Then it went to, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, I completely agree. It ruined it. I found a PC that'll be good with the monitor and peripherals. Wow, £1,000. That's expensive. That is expensive. I think my PC. When you say PC and peripherals, what do you mean? PC monitor, webcam, etc. Uh, the reason I haven't got a Windows license is for some stupid reason Windows has rejected it. I don't understand. So I had the fully working functioning Windows 10, and then I've done an update, and now it says activate Windows settings, and then when I click it, it says there has been a problem with your activation. So I'll just leave it now. I can't be bothered. Um, I don't know if a super wide really helps either, Cornwall. I mean, the reason that I like having the setup I have, while we're talking, we'll have a look at see if there's another rookie race. Yeah, there we go. The reason I have the setup, I like the setup. Hey, Gonzo Gaming. The reason I have the setup I like is so I can see the mirrors, and they are literally here is a mirror. When I'm racing, it's there. So I look down at that corner to see where the guy is, and it's there on the other one, exactly where they would be in a real car. Monitor, keyboard, mouse. But the mouse isn't necessary. I have a cheap one now. Fair. JSR, Devon, Muddy should join GTS. I would love to, Jackal, but for me to get a PlayStation, get the game, get the hub change thing for the, it's just too much money. It is just too much, right? So with your triple wide, can you see everything, or do you have to then move your field of view back, Cornwall? Because that's the question for me. Because having a triple wide monitor would actually make my setup probably the same width, but easier to get in and out of. Because I have this window here, I have to swing it in and out because I get out that way. So I have This one's set at a 70-degree angle here. This one's set at a 75-degree angle. So they're literally bezel to bezel, all coming out at almost the right angle, so 75 degrees, which means that my peripheral, when I'm sitting 27 inches away from the screen, is exactly like it is in a car. It's just about whether you're going to get all the information you need. It's quite cool coming out of a corner and looking there and seeing the guy I'm racing there alongside me, so I can gauge where he is for the next turn. You can't do that on a super wide. I mean, even like if you look at Formula 1 drivers, they all use the triple monitor setup. So even doing that, as I do every single time I come out of the pits, I look in the mirror. You can't do that if you're on a flat screen. I think, Devon, you should be able to build your PC for a lot less than £1,000, mate. And iRacing is hard to explain just how good the road feel is. It's really just really good physics. Wow. Ooh. Ooh. Tried to save it. It's because I was reading and I looked up. Yeah, I would build it, mate. I would definitely build it. I wonder if that's Mark Webber when he's out lap. I do have a bit of a conundrum though. It's, do I want to race GT cars and road cars, or do I want to go for the F1? I love F1. I love watching. Yeah, I almost caught it, didn't I? I love watching F1. I really do. It's such a dodgy bend. You overheat your rears so quickly. I think at the moment I'm not going to do any open cockpit racing. Whoa, what the hell? Sean Webber almost took me out. Go on then, mate, you want it? It's practice, for God's sake. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm someone that likes to find something that he enjoys and then get good at it. So, I mean, I'm going to be... Look at that idiot. Wow. Launching himself out of the pits. Straight onto the racing line. Probably not checking. Straight onto the grass. Stops in the middle of the road. Wow. What was that? He did wait, yeah. So tomorrow... Oh, Sean's gone. Is that a moment? So tomorrow, if the weather turns, I will definitely be doing another stream. Make sure you join the Discord and keep up to date with what everyone's talking about on there. And I post on there when the stream goes live. So it really does help to be in the Discord and be active and be part of the community. You still there, Devon, or you just being quiet? I'd like to say congratulations to JSR Devon on 20,000 subscribers. What an absolute achievement. When I first virtually met Devon, I think he was on 12,000 subs, and I was a no one with, I think I had 200 subs, and he was nice enough to do a video with me to try and boost my channel. So if you're not a subscriber to JSR Devon, make sure that you go subscribe to him, because he does a lot of really good sim racing and simcade racing content. Lots and lots of it. Idiots of the Week is one of my favourites. Don't always manage to catch it, but it is very, very well put together. Yeah, everyone should be a JSR Devon subscriber. How is things with you anyway, Devon? I haven't actually had a good chat with you in ages, because well, I'm quite a busy boy and you're quite a busy boy, so we don't actually get time to hang out and chat anymore. But we can use the medium of YouTube as our new way to converse. You know, there's always love for the JSR Devon. Go subscribe, Jackal. Find out. He's half man, half amazing. Oh, there can't be an hour left to practice on this. If I registered for the only racing, it's an hour away. But to be fair, I am just going to be driving around chatting to you guys anyway. Yeah, I hope everyone's all healthy and safe at yours, buddy. How is the whole COVID-19 situation in South Africa? Is it a big deal, or...? Well, I'll have to put racing line on for the first couple of laps, just to get an idea of the track, because I know a lot of people don't like me having the racing line on. I can drive without it perfectly fine, but it's really, really helpful. Really, really helpful to learn a new track. Okayama. Yeah, I've definitely never been there. well, in the sim. I've never been anywhere, if I'm honest. Yeah, we're under lockdown here as well at the moment, mate. It's not an extreme lockdown. It's, you're allowed to go and get like essentials, and they tell you not to travel very much, and don't go to work if you don't have to. Work from home, etc. And the joke is how the British media they try and pick it apart like it's the worst draconian measures ever, but actually it's just there to try and save lives. Aren't they like rioting in the streets in America about being put into lockdown, even though New York has had some stupid amount of cases, and so's California? Is that right? Yeah, it's pretty much the same for me, mate. I'm lucky. I get paid to be at home at the moment. Our company have got our country has got something called furlough. I don't know if any other countries do that, but it's basically the government have put grants out there for companies that can send their staff home, so they don't have to work, but they still get paid. So it's the longest I've ever had off since I was about 14 when I first started working. That was not a bad exit. Look at that. Oh, he's gone in too deep. He's gone in too deep. I've heard that before. Remember, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please share it. I'm going to be streaming for at least, well, looks like another 46 minutes and then the race, so let's try and get some numbers in here. Keep the chat rolling. I'm still miles away from that 2,000 subs. I've now tried to set a subs goal of 5 subs per stream, and I'm not even hitting that at the moment, so I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe just people just don't like it. Or maybe I need to wear less. Maybe I just need to like be bare-chested or something. Alcohol is banned, cigarettes were for a bit. Lockdown has led to murders dropping by. Wow. Well, the only thing that's kept us British people running is the fact that we can get booze. I've drunk more in the last 4.5 weeks. Yeah, same here, Jackal. Although my allotment is looking amazing at the moment, because I just spend a lot of time over there. We're going over there later when it cools down a bit, tending to my crops. We're very blessed to have that little bit of extra space. Not everyone's got somewhere they can do stuff. Oh, not a bad lap. What was that? I don't want to get into the habit of late apex, and I really don't. Well, I mean, I don't really upload many videos anymore. It's always live streams because for the way that I am and the software that I've got, it's much more convenient. Look at those smoke particles I'm about to drive through. That's pretty cool. Particle effects on this game are brilliant as well. If someone has a lock-up, there's smoke. If they have a collision and they damage their car, there's smoke. When he says the murder rate's dropped by 1100, that's just because Devon's not been able to get out and find his victims. That's just the ones Devon's normally counting on a monthly basis. Yeah, true. The session you are registered to is starting. Yeah, I mean, it's not a monetary thing for me either, is it? It's just, I like growing the community. Yeah, but they make a lot of money off of ad revenue, mate. So yeah, it does cost a lot to host all these videos, but they also make a hell of a lot of money for the. It's in YouTube's interest. Oh, it's a subscriber. Thank you, Sean, or a follower, followed or subscribed. Let me have a look. As a follow, wasn't it? Thank you very much. I'm guessing that means subscribed, because I'm not on Twitch, so. And I'm guessing they mean subscribed as in. So I got some. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Who really knows? Right. 3 minutes of practice. That's not 3 minutes. Are you going to go clattering into the back of me because you really want to race on a practice lap? Bye, mate. See you later. Wow, that was on the limit. And he span out. Wow, 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 wow. Hang on, let me see if I can get that lap. Look, hang on, look how on the limit this is. Right, back steps out now. That was great. So yeah, try YouTube, fish mainstream video. Yeah, that's why when people ask when will there be an alternative to YouTube, they're barking mad. I subscribe on YouTube. Thank you very much, Sean, for letting me know that that was what happened. Perfect. Thank you very much. Alphabet rule the digital world. My views are up 90%, but revenue is the same as before. No one is advertising on YouTube right now. True, JSR to them actually. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, I just had to catch up with what was in chat there. Thank you again. I'm getting better at holding these stupid back ends coming out moments where I'm over pushing the car. But yes. Welcome to the community, Sean. Make sure that you look in the description and join the Discord as well, buddy, because then you will be notified when I next go live, because I'll post it in the Discord general chat. I'm finding loads of time, so it must be the time of day on this track, because look at it. Oh, loads of grip. This is an outlap, so it shouldn't count for anything. And I'm not looking, as you guys know, I'm not looking for a fast lap. What I'm looking for is a 1:08. That is my favourite lap time at the moment, because if you're anything faster than a 1:08, you end up being taken out by Tom, Dick and Harry in either the first, second or third corner, or potentially even the second to last corner. They just don't seem to give any space in iRacing at these lower level leagues, so you really do have to be careful. How many viewers are we up to now, Gonzo? Usually I have about 3 or 4 viewers, but I can see some faces. I've got Devon, Jackal, yourself, Shorts, that's 4. I've got Cornwolf was in here earlier, so there could be 5 people watching. This may be a new 2020 record for the channel. It'd be amazing if I could start getting like full lobbies. Not full lobbies, but you know what I mean. Oh, come on! That's it, there we go. Going too fast. Eight. Whoop whoop! 8 people. Thank you very much. Remember, guys, please hit that like button and share. Share across your socials. Share. Yeah. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if we can get like a constant supply of maybe 10 viewers in the chat, keeping the chat going. So, if you're thinking, Devon, of potentially coming over to iRacing, what sort of timescale are you thinking of? Just so other people that aren't maybe... That sounded like the revs held then. I just had the... I would always recommend Fanatec over Thrustmaster. So I was a Thrustmaster fanboy for a very long time, until 3 years, I think, actually 3 years, and they do really good products for the price point, but they're not products that are built to last. I mean, the Logitech G29, I think it is, whichever Logitech you can use on the Xbox, and the G27, they are cheaper and will outlast your Thrustmaster stuff. The problem with Thrustmaster is they get really hot and they don't cool down very well. I spent the money on my Xbox bundle for with Fanatec, and I have not looked back. I mean, I've actually bought the manual changing gearbox for it, which is obviously quite expensive as well. But if you're only adding to it once every year, it's completely doable over time. Um, Fanatec is the way to go. I would not, unless someone gives me a direct drive wheel, this is the best I can possibly get and the best I could possibly want, because it's everything I need. It gives me all the information I have. G920, thank you, Jackal. Gives me all the information I need. A decent entry price point, I would say. If you're thinking of rigs, I bought the Cimetec K2 cockpit delivered from Portugal. There are quite a few different cheap rigs out there now. This was the cheapest at the time, and it's actually very, very, very sturdy, with the Corboa seat, which is a bit more expensive. This is, I started off with GT Omega kit, and GT Omega are brilliant and very, very good entry level. You can build your own sim cockpit quite easily. If you're interested in what I'd done with another car seat to make it fit to my what is it called, the Apex Racing Rule Stand, which is GT Omega, I can do a quick video, or I can post a picture on the Discord. Actually, I don't want to do a video about that. It's not really video worthy. But yeah, 100% Fanatec I would recommend, my friend. Okay, so before the end of the year, that's fairly long. I've had too many problems with Thrustmaster and their support is crap. Exactly, Devon. Devon, do you have a loyalty code? Because you work with Logitech, don't you? I mean, it depends, Sean. It really depends on if you want to spend big bucks, because this isn't a cheap setup, but it's a very robust setup. Or do you know what? Loads of people on iRacing still use Logitech kit, and it's still very good. It is very, very good, and it's brilliant for the price point. Brilliant for the price point. And if it's just at this point in time, people's finances are probably a little bit tighter than they would normally be. It could be a very prudent course of action for you to just buy the cheaper racing wheel setup. If you really, really enjoy racing, see you in a second, Gonzo. If you really enjoy the racing, take that setup, box it up, and then upgrade in the future. And then you've always got a backup racing wheel. Devon is, or was affiliated with Logitech, so there is a chance that you might be able to get a code. I don't know whether he can or not. Devon will probably post in a minute. It really, if you want to have a proper chat about it, mate, join the Discord. I'll have after the stream. I've got to go and do some stuff, but join the Discord. The Mud Hub. The link's in the description, and then I'll chat to you, just me and you, talk about what actually is best for you, if you like, and see how we can go there. No loyalty codes, not really with Logitech. They just gave me a will. They aren't any. Okay, no worries. Well, maybe might be worth you seeing if you can get a kickback, Devon, because if Sean's gonna get a Logitech and you give him a code to get it, it might be cheaper for him and you might get a kickback off it. It's worth a check, mate. Yours still works fine. Yeah, exactly. The Logitechs are brilliant. Alright, where did I qualify? I didn't even see where I qualified. Where am I? 9th. How did I qualify 9th with that terrible... Oh no. That's fine. Yeah, no worries, Sean. Not a problem. Annie, what are you doing, you fool? Because I rolled forward in my pit box. That's alright. 30 seconds is a bit harsh. Especially as I just realised then they're going to service my car as well, so that gives an extra. Is it all? No, see, 60 seconds, so I'm going to be a lap down. Nah, it's not great, but yeah, I was actually. The lead is pitting now. It's okay though, because as long as I stay clean. Yeah, I don't know how to, mate. But there will naturally be people who get taken out, so I'll probably end up back in 9th place anyway from 11th. Yeah, Sophie was saying that I could turn the black box off earlier, but in a previous stream, but I haven't asked her how to do it, and I really should, because that's cost me an extra 30 seconds. Right, so what are the leaders doing? 104.5s. Devon, when you do play this, you're going to absolutely love it. It's like Project Cars 2, but better. It's got the community. If you want it, you can join the forum, etc. I've definitely got faster since we first met, Devon. Don't do cycle through F. I'll go read all that text in a minute, Cornwolf, because that's a lot of text for me to try and read around this track. I do apologise, buddy. I'm not ignoring you. My last lap was a 104.7, so that's not bad. I'm lapping around the same pace as the leaders, so should come up to the back of the pack at some point. Even though I'll be a lap down, I might be able to unlap myself. in 10th position, guys, in 10th position, which means someone's had a coming together and they're backed out or they're in the pits. Let's never give up. Never ever give up. Be Rick rolled. Come on. Right. Oh look, there's a back marker. Very slow back marker. Other thing, Devon, is it's very exciting to be actually part of a sim. That, you know, people like Lando Norris, Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen. What's the guy, the Brazilian guy? Oh, I can't remember his name. Felipe Massa. All these guys. Oh, and he's off. Don't come straight on. Don't come straight on. Don't come straight on. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. He's there. Right, so I've just unlapped myself from that guy. Yeah, it's quite exciting to know that you are up against, or not always up against, but you are able to race against other race drivers. If you get yourself to a decent, if you get yourself up to that level, then there's a very real chance that one day you may be part of a race with someone that you like idolised when they were in their F1 career. Rubens Barrichello, I know, drives as well in this, and his son. So these are just F1 drivers. I don't know names of the other drivers, but I think Tommy Milner drives on this as well. So really it's just another level, being able to maybe someday fight a real race driver. If you get yourself at that level, if you put the time and dedication into this, you will become a better driver. I mean, I did a video ages back. Muddy takes on Langley Farm Driving School, and I went and I raced round in a Suzuki Swift rally car and a four-wheel drive mini rally car. I was the fastest guy on the day by far. In the slower car, I was beating the guys in the faster car, and I put that largely down to being able to film stuff that people that just go out and drive their cars on the road don't look or feel for. But as a sim racer, even in the sim cage, you're feeling for these little things, like when I can drop that gear down to get in, how much do I need to stamp on the brake to get the front to grip up so I can get this turn in here, to stamp on the brake. If I let go there you go, and I get that second apex. Little things you're looking for that the average Joe who just wants to drive a car fast around the track won't necessarily be feeling for, because you're, as a sim racer, sim cage driver, whatever you want to call yourself, whatever you want to put yourself in, whatever box, you are enjoying what you're doing, and so you're naturally going to be better at it. And it's the same inputs, 3 pedals and a steering wheel and gearbox. Need to get into practice session or sets. Yeah, we do definitely need to do that. I raced on Forza last week. First time I've raced a real driver in any game. The Forza is hardly a true game. Yes, Smooth. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see 10 viewers. Whoop whoop. We're in double digits, guys. We're in double digits, and the nice kind of double digits. $11? Wow, that went up quick. Right, so where are we? We're 10th. We're lapping second slower, less than a second slower than the leaders at the moment while reading text, so I'm not that fussed about my lap time. Black flag, for those who didn't start at the beginning, when you're moving up into big boy cars. It's more the fact that I don't have the tracks at the moment. I've got the BMW GTE, Dan, but I don't have the tracks that it races on. So at the moment, I'm really enjoying just how good the MX-5 feels. It feels so like I would expect the MX-5 to feel if I was hammering it around a track. The only thing I'm not feeling is being put in the corner of my racing seat, but everything else seems to be coming through quite nicely, if I'm honest. And plus, I don't know if I'm actually good enough yet to drive those powerful cars. I mean, ragging a 2 litre or 1.8 litre, that's 2 litre, isn't it? Ragging a 2 litre roadster around is a bit different to ragging. How slow? You have to be really careful when they say there's a slow car on the left, because usually it just means someone's coming pairing back on, not caring whether you're coming around the corner or not. Being a lap down, I don't care. Oh, there we go. Overcooked it. Being a lap down, I don't care what position he's in. Still in 10th position. Black flag really did screw my race up, but it could be worse, guys. What the black flag did really do well for me is keep me out of trouble, because that is the whole meaning of trying to do these races at the moment. It's not to win the races, because I just want to get you couldn't get used to the MX-5s. Oh mate, it's an absolutely beautiful car. Maybe you just didn't have it on the right track at the time. I can literally feel when I'm about to lose grip on the back end, especially around this track, which is quite, well, got camber everywhere. How you doing, Smooth? What have you been up to? Oh, something else you'll like, Devon, is you can put your own paints in this game quite easily. So you could easily be running around in a JSR Devon paint, a white car with just a big slap of JSR Devon all over it. Caddy VTS. Oh, I can't stand that, because you have to blip the throttle on a downshift in braking. I have never done heel toe. I don't know how to do it, and it requires you to know heel toe. So I just can't do it. I just end up ruining everything. Dentist today, sounds weird, but I like the dentist. Yeah, man, dentists are cool. They make sure your gnashes are in good condition. Need to make sure you know this is. What sounds familiar? Can Devon heel toe? I'd love to learn. I'd love someone to teach me how to heel toe. Oh, I thought that was checkered flag. I've been not even paying any attention. Stupid boy. I don't need to take this position because I'm a lap down, but I thought it was white flag. I thought it was checkered, not white. I did wonder why he was going around for a whole new lap. So it's a top 10 finish. Started 9th, lap down, finished 10th. Can't really complain too much. Has Devon tried doing that before? I just mean, I know you can do paints in Forza, but it's easier with this one. You just download the template, make your own paint, and it's done. Oh, it's so sweaty in here. The sun hits the conservatory and it takes it straight up to like 30 odd degrees. Right. I think I've got one more race in me, guys. One more race. So what were my lap times like? Let's have a little look at the lap times. .1047, 1047. So yeah, I wasn't pumping in 105, consistent 105s. But yeah, I weren't really pumping in times. Results. So yeah, look, 2 people quit out, which then puts me up. He quit out after the first lap. 6 laps in. Oh no, 9 laps in. Alright, so let's see if I can find us one more race. Oh, I've made the paint. It's not that difficult. The paint iRacing I made, and I don't know much about Photoshop at all. What time are you going to go see the dentist, Smooth? Devon can send you a link, or I can send you a photo on Discord. Send me a photo on Discord, bud. Come on, give me a race. They're all... Oh. So infuriating. The actual... When does the race start? 4 PM. So 4:30. Are you guys happy for me to race around that same track again, or do you want me to try something different other than a Mazda? I do like the Mazda though. Right, let's kill that and start it up again. Yeah, so Cornwolf, the ultra wide you sent on Discord, that's only going to work for open cockpit. I don't think it will work as good as triples for anything else. Oh, what's this? Oh, Tam's tried calling me. T-big. Right. Sweet. Right. What? It came up on the wrong screen. Sorry. I've been thinking it was loading. It's come up on the wrong screen. Let's try again. There we go. Really? So, oh, look at that. Oh, I've got to do another Mazda race, guys. I can't risk losing. I want that to be up to 4. And my I rating has dropped quite a lot, which is fine, because it means that I'll be able to get it back up quite quickly, because I'm really sandbagging. Yeah, and hopefully that's going to drop me into a lower group of guys, so they'll be slower than me, and meaning that I can either just get get ahead of them, or I can hang back and just easily keep pace with them. Sent me 2 photos, Muddy. Okay, 1 second. Let's check the Discord open. Wow, they're impressive. I like that. That is very, very cool. Oh, I just completely closed Discord then. You know, sweetheart? I am on stream. 1 second, let me mute you. And back. Can I just check that muted? Guys out there. Oh, it's absolutely sweltering in here. It's so bloody hot. That's one way to lose weight though, right? Loading times are a thing. You'd think that this would be a lot smaller now, loading times wise. So we've got 25 minutes of practice, I think, and then we've got half hour of race. So this is going to go on for another 25 minutes at least. Oh, he's gone deep. Right, let's get some laps in. Oh, hang on, how do I do this black box thing? So what do I need to press? Come off, escape, options, driving aids, gearbox, force feedback, options, auto text, on screen mouse, videos, general explain, no, graphics, sound, controls, black box controls. Right, so what do I need to... It's brilliant. I think that's amazing, Jackal. The Jackal has got a model car and put Devon's YouTube channel on it and all the games that he plays. It's great, isn't it? Wife's not as impressed as I am. Right, controls. Yeah, I'm in there. Black box controls. That one, is it? F7. Cycle through the F keys when you are in the car and see, you will see it. Right, so F1, 2, 3, 4. I can't see Jack underneath this. Right. Alright. So, yeah, but I don't get what I'm supposed to be doing there. How do I turn off changing tyres?
All clear, punch it.
Oh mate, that's amazing. You made all the decals yourself. Very impressive. Alright, well I can't get that to work. There will be one that says fuel which you want to untick. And untick tyres too. Right, so you can't untick tyres. They're all unticked. Can you change the PSI on them? Can't do anything to them.
We're done. Get going.
Maybe it's not in the Mazdas. Oh right, it might only be in a race. Oh, I get it. Right, come on. This will be the last race of the stream, guys. Thank you for bringing me up to the dizzy heights of 10 viewers. Having the conversation constantly rolling really does make this so much more enjoyable. Thank you to Sean for my newest subscribe. That guy's got damage on his car. Don't want him behind me. Oh no, don't rejoin. What a lunatic. Rejoining at that angle. Oh. Go on, mate. I was so busy thinking he was going to hit me, I missed my braking point. Oh yeah, well Mustangs are the one, aren't they? Who doesn't love a Mustang? Wow. The guy behind me, his iRating is down to 900. The red iRating of 1300 means he's a rookie. Even more dangerous than orange. Basically drifting that. Oh, that was great. I basically just drifted the entire back, the last corner. Overheated my back wheel there though. Oh, happy with that amount of control. Just relaxed. Usually I panic and that's when something bad happens. Oh, these two are side by side. Either of them going to give each other space. He's done well. What are you doing, you fool? Weaving around in the braking zone. Muppet. Absolute fool. Harris. Yeah. Rookie. Just throwing the car around now. You can have a lot of fun in these. I don't know. So what was it about the Mazda you couldn't get along with, Dan? Because it's such a good car to drive. Oh, couldn't hold it that time. No. I was trying to be cocky again. Yoink, I love that. Wasn't a bad lap. Well, the engine didn't sound great then. It was like, "Ah." Why has the chat gone quiet? Has everyone disappeared? Still seems okay. Well, I'm the fastest guy in the circuit. Not what I was expecting. Little bit of grass.
Your car is due a service.
Oh, you're just watching. I thought all along. It's a good job that practice sessions don't count, right? Required repairs, 8 minutes. No, you're alright. What do you reckon? The back. Does that look tidy? Would you be able to read that if you were following? Or does it need to be in orange? Would orange be harder to read? Can't shut the door. Oh, beer number 5. Ooh, lovely. That was me the other day. I was thinking of getting a new race wheel, but then he's gone wide. But then I was thinking I do need to hold orange and black will make it stand out. Yeah, maybe I need to get the orange and black. Yeah, so I was thinking of getting a new rim for the Fanatec. There's been a few things I've been juggling with actually. I was like, oh, do I need a new graphics card? I don't really need one. I mean, does this look good enough to you guys? graphically, does it look good? Does it look sharp? So I've got a GTX 1070 graphics card doing all three, and a lot of the rendering work for the stream, so it's under quite a lot of load. So I don't really need a new graphics card just yet then. I was thinking of upgrading to the 2070 just so that I had better frames, because at the moment it like sits at sometimes it drops to say 50 frames per second. Look, that's a lot of money. Oof. I was watching the times and I'm not watching what he was doing. Oh, we've got equal drive. I'm better at shifting than he is. That was a great overtake. Number 11. Great bit of driving. Held his line, didn't try and force me wide or anything. Oh, what was wrong with your son's PC, bud? It's on the limit all the time. Gonzo, are you on the Discord? Or are you just a silent lurker in the Discord? Couldn't see where he went. Just a puff of smoke. Oh, awesome. You've been a member of the channel for a while, haven't you, Gonzo? I've seen you in the chat before, I think. That was a good first turn. Ruining my brilliant lap. Oh, I reckon I could have done an even better lap then. Proper got held up there. Imagine stopping on an apex. Oh, these people. Why would you stop on an apex? If anyone else comes around that corner, they're going to collect you. Has this crashed or is it? Has this crashed? Hi Gonzo, good to see you, buddy. No, it hasn't crashed. Yeah, I saw it, buddy. I saw it. Cheers, Move. You're a very positive influence on this channel, Smooth. Thank you very much. You're always very positive, very kind. Still looking forward to our race. Talent is there for you. I'd like to think so. Coffee time. Oh yeah, I could do with coffee. I'll have mine black with one sweetener, please. We need to get you into an open lobby with us, Smooth. We need to get you into, not an open lobby, a practice lobby. Like standard practice qualifying session. Right, so again we're going for that beautiful number of 108 to end up back of the grid. I'm sure if I manage to nail the perfect lap, I know it says the optimum there is a 104 flat. I think I could get in the threes if I was to nail. Yeah, I'd love a coffee. I think I could get into 103s if I keep. I mean, this is my first, or mate, is it my first? Maybe second week in iRacing. Or this is the beginning of my third week in iRacing, and each time I haven't had a lot of time to get used to the track. I think if I actually gave it 2 weeks of me trying around this track, get that muscle memory in. It's my third week, is it? Cornwolf knows that it's Cornwolf's fault I've spent this money. Oh, she was trying to go there, and I'm not pushing for a fast time, so I really don't need to be binning my car. Is Devon still here, or has he got bored of watching me go around the same circuit? .108. See, that's when you know you're a pro driver, when you can tell yourself what lap time you're going to hit and then hit it. I was thinking of when I go back to work, starting up the old muddy vlogs again. Is that something any of you guys would be interested in listening to? I know Jackal loves a good vlog. You did introduce me to my new love. It's a dangerous thing. It is a real shame that I can't play GTS on PC. That's all I'm going to say, Jackal. Oh, it's a little bit faster than I planned to be there. 7.7. I thought I'd slowed down enough. Do you like the lid? The red, the blue and the orange. Thinking of changing it to incorporate the British colours with a little bit of orange. Alright, so what we've got here, results for qualifying. So I probably would have been in the running for a third. If I was to put the time in, I'd be in the running for a third there. What do you reckon, guys? Probably about there? Makes sense, doesn't it? Andre Berger. Oh, look at that. Fourth, maybe. Here comes the fast times. He's got the same colour crash helmet as me. He's got literally, they've changed the colour of my crash helmet. That makes no sense. Have they ruined my crash helmet? It now looks like it's a girl's colour. That's the pace car. Yeah, look, it's giving me some dodgy colour. That's not me. Interesting. You think you played too much Wreckfest to go legit? I don't know. Yeah, Devon has always been fast. Devon has always been fast, Jackal. So it's you think the problem with Devon is where he lives. If he lived in Europe or somewhere, he'd be an esports driver. He's so quick. But because he doesn't, there's obviously not those opportunities. Well, not as many opportunities. Yeah, this is where we want to be, guys, at the back of the field. Let's hit that 4.0, that beautiful 4.0. And then I can do 3 races tomorrow and go up into B class. That is the plan. So the races tomorrow should consist of 25-minute races, which hopefully I'll be able to register for in pre-register. I'm not sure how that works. I think you might only be able to register for 1 race at a time, but I would like to pre-register for multiple races, so I'll come out of one and then straight into another one. That'd be good. Come on, put your times down, guys. Stop making us wait. You can't. How do you not get down 2 laps already in 8 minutes? So how does the rating system on GTS work, Jackal? And you're quite quick anyway, buddy. You've never been slow. Yeah, I've toyed with the idea of starting from the pits, but I don't know, because all I'm thinking is if I start from the pits, I come out. I don't get involved in everybody's first corner carnage, but the guys that are involved in that, I'm then going to be coming out and they're going to be rejoining. I'm much better to actually start mid-pack at the back, not mid-pack at the back, you know, the front of the back or right at the back, and then just drive around at sub-optimal speed. All I need to do is try and make sure that I am in the 105s, and I will be comfortably with these guys, because they're all going to be battling. So the 105s, the 104s here you see on a clean track, they're not going to be doing those. I can do them on a track where it's busy, but I think race pace is going to be more like 105s for most people. Right, I see. No, but the thing is, I'm quite happy to lose iRating right now. Ah, A star. Does that mean you brown nosed the pit official? Cool, lit those back tyres up. He can go for it. Oh, can you be any slower on this Apex? Wow. That was close to me just rolling into him. He's gone. He's gone. Shortcut to the pits. Is Super GT still doing YouTube? I don't see anything come up for him anymore. There's another one off into Narnia. Got a slow car right in front of me. Wow. I knew something was going to happen. That's why I came off the throttle very early then. And this guy just doesn't know how to keep speed up mid-corner. Guy is holding me up so much. This is one of the problems with staying right at the back of the field, but we are only after safety rating. You should just start at the front and go for it. Every time I've started at the front and gone for it, I've been wiped out by someone out braking themselves into turn one, mate. You're so much more likely to get caught up in someone else's fight at this in the rookies. Once you've gone up into the higher classes, then I agree completely. I'll be qualifying properly and I'll be looking at my iRating and trying to get as far up the iRating as I can, but when you're racing these guys with their lack of race etiquette, you need to almost give yourself a safety net of being slow. No, don't want to send it. Didn't need to. He's going to shut the door. Yep. Oh, That was the back wheel just catching the grass, and I had to catch it. That was so close to me spinning out. Oh, my reflexes definitely got better. Got the other car there, so held up by this guy. We're still doing respectable times though. How many more laps have we got left? Enough. 6th position. Fairly strong 6th at the moment, I think. Come on man, you can't turn in on me. That's why I got 0 for contact. No, I'm not. I'm in 6th. Bit of rubbing his race in there, I think, is what we'll say. He was very slow, and I did have to force it past, like Jackal told me to send it. Come on. I'm trying to open that bloody apex up so I can get a better drive down here, but he's still 0.7 behind me. Call it friendly aggression, yeah. To be fair, he deserved it. Got a bit of breathing space now, 1.6 seconds back, 1.4 seconds back. Bit of breathing space. Oh, I lost a load of time there. Empty back up again. Come on. I'll concentrate on the chat in a minute. I just got to make sure I've got some space here. I've dropped it by 0.3 of a second that lap, but I need to get more than that. Oh! Bad corner. It's going to cost me loads. It's over. Oh, thank God. That was a hard race. Yeah, I'll do some more. I'll do some more racing with you on Project Cars 2 at some point, mate.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
Yeah, you were known as Sir Punt a lot for a while, weren't you? Right, so that, guys, is going to be the end of the stream, unfortunately, because I've got to go over the allotment with the wife. So thank you for joining me. Please remember, if you have enjoyed this, to like, comment on when it goes live again, share, and if you're not already part of the channel, subscribe. Join us on Discord, on the Mud Hub, and yeah, we will be looking to do some more streams very, very shortly. Until the next one, guys, stay safe, and I shall see you in the next one.